statement which are not part of any functions. Means in Python program, the function definition is always present at the top of the program, and that is followed by statement which are not part of any function, means the statement which are present outside the function. These statements are not indented at all. Why? Because these statements are outside the function, that is why they are not indented. These are often called from top level statement, the ones with no indentation. Means this statement which are not indented are known as top level statement. The Python interpreter start the execution of a program or script from a top level statement. Means the execution of Python program start from the top level statement. The top level statement are not part of main program. Internally, Python give a special name to top level statement as underscore main underscore. Means the top level is not the part of main program, and Python gives a special name to top level statement as underscore main underscore. The structure of Python program is generally like one shown below. See here. First definition function 1, after that colon. Second def means definition function 2 colon. Third definition function 3 colon. Like this there are multiple function, means more than one function present in any program. After that you can see here comment is there and written top level statement here. Means after the function definition the top level statement start. Means these statement are outside the function body, that is why they are not indented. Means the space in this we don't have to leave the space at the beginning because they are outside the function. So Python names the segment with top level statement no indentation as underscore main underscore. Python begins execution of a program from top level statement from underscore main underscore. Python stores this name in built-in variable called underscore name underscore. Means this name underscore main underscore is stored inside a built-in variable. The name of variable is underscore name underscore. Example, you need not declare this variable, you can directly use it. Means we don't have to declare this particular variable, it is built in, we can directly use it. So you can see it yourself in main underscore segment of your program. If you give a statement like this, means if we are writing the statement like this, means print in parenthesis we are writing underscore name underscore, we will get underscore main underscore. Why? Because name is built-in variable, inside this variable the name underscore main underscore is present. Python will show this name. For example, run this following code and see it yourself. See here, def greet means definition, the name of function is greet, after that colon is there. Okay, so colon is there, that is why, means it is a compound statement, that is why we have to leave the space here, means indented statement. After that print, this statement is there, print hi there. Okay, after that you can see here there are two more statement, two print is there, means print at the topmost level right now, and another statement in next line print inside comma underscore name underscore is written. Means this two statement is outside the function, that is why this two print statement is not indented, means we have not leave any space before this print statement. Okay, you can see here inside is written in quotation, that is why inside will print. After that comma is there, after that you can see here underscore name underscore is there, means we are writing the variable name. And after execution of this line we will see the in output we can see the value which is stored inside this variable. The name of variable is underscore name underscore. Inside this variable we will get underscore main underscore when this particular statement will execute. Means upon see here, upon executing above program, Python will display this. See here, means this print statement will execute at the top most level. Right now this will print it. After that inside will print, and after that you can see here underscore main underscore is coming. Why? Because inside this variable this is present, that is why it is coming at the output when this particular statement will execute. And this particular statement is known as topmost statement, means topmost level statement. This statement, the statement which are not present inside the function, which is present actually outside the function, is known as topmost statement. The topmost statement is here, this two print is topmost level statement. Okay, so the topmost statement, example, the underscore main underscore segment of this Python program, Python will start executing of this program from this segment. At last, see here, notice word underscore main. See here, notice word underscore main underscore in the output by Python interpreter. This is the result of statement print dot comma underscore name underscore. Why? This is the name of variable, and inside this variable we can get underscore main underscore, means inside this particular variable this is present, the name of topmost level is present, and this particular two line is known as topmost level statement because these two lines are present outside the function. Means this is the function, this is function definition, and this is function body. In function body only one line is present, means print hi there. Okay, you can see here the function is not executing. Why? Because there is no function call, only function definition is there. If the function call is present, then this particular function will execute and show the output. Next topic, flow of execution in a function call. Let us now talk about how the control flows. Example, the flow of execution of statement in a case of function call, means when the function call is used, means when we are calling any function, then how the particular statement are executed. In this we will study about this. You already know that a function is called or invoked or execute by providing the function name followed by values being sent enclosed in parentheses. Means whenever we are calling any function, we have to write the name of the function. After that, in parentheses we have to provide the value. In this way we can call function, the function which is already defined at the top of the program. For instance, to invoke a function whose header look like this. See here, this statement is known as function definition. Why? Because you can see here def is written, means the full form of def is definition, means function definition. The name of function is sum, and inside this are argument x comma y are the argument, and at last you can see there is colon, means this is a function definition. And this particular statement is known as function call. Means you can see here sum is written, means the name of function is written. After that, in parentheses we can write the argument. Here the argument is a comma b. The argument can be anything like x comma y or a comma b. Okay, means in this way we can call function. So the function definition call statement may look like this, and where see a sum a comma b, where a comma b are the value being passed to the function sum. Let us now see what happens when Python interpreter encounters a function call statement. The flow of execution refer to the order in which the statement are executed during program run. Means what is the meaning of flow of execution? Means it represent the order in which the statement are executed during program runs is known as flow of execution. Means how the flow of execution, how the statement by statement is executed, means what is the order, in which order the particular program, the particular statement is executing while program is running. The flow of execution refers to the order in which statements are executed during a program runs. Recall that a block in a piece of Python program text that is executed as a unit denoted by line indentation. A function body is also a block. In Python, a block is executed in an execution frame. Means in Python, how we can identify this is particular block, means when there is a compound statement like when we are using any loop, means for, while, or when we are using conditional statement like if, else, etc. When we are defining a particular function, these all are block. Means in particular line at last we can see there is a colon, means colon indicate that it is a compound statement. That is why in next line we have to leave the space, and this full header plus body is known as block statement. In function also we can see function definition, means function header line is there. At last we can see there is a colon, and after that indentation is there, means body of function is there, means whole function header plus function body is known as block. In Python, a block is executed in an execution frame. Means in Python the block is executed in which frame? Execution frame. In execution frame there are certain steps which we have to follow. See here, an execution frame contains number 1 some internal information used for debugging. Number 2, name of the function is very compulsory, we have to use. Number 3, value passed to function, means which value we are actually passing to that particular function. Number 4, variables created within function. And number 5, information about next instruction to be executed, means these all are part of execution frame. Python use this execution frame to execute the block statement. Execution frame contains some internal information which will be used for debugging. Number 2, name of the function. Number 3, values passed to function. Number 4, variables created within function. Number 5, information about next instruction to be executed, means these all are execution frame. In execution frame the block statement will execute like this. Whenever a function call statement is encountered, an execution frame for the called function is created and the control program is transferred to it. Means whenever there is a function call, means an execution frame will be created for the calling function, means the function which is called, and after that the called function create and program control is transferred to it when the execution frame is created. Means whenever a function call is there, after that an execution frame will be created for the function who is being called. When execution frame is created, after that the control is transferred to it. Within the function execution frame, the statements in the function body are executed. And with the return statement or the last statement of function body, the control return to the statement where from the function was called. See here, example is given below. See here, this first line is known as function definition. Why? we can see here def is written, after that function name func is written, after that parenthesis is there and colon is there. So this is function definition. After that you can see here there is dot dot, means, and after that return is also there, means this is known as, see here, this is known as function header, and this is known as function body. This return dot dot after that return is the function body. And after function, when the function body is completed, the main statement start, means the top level statement. We can see here one comment is there, comment underscore main underscore, means the top level statement is starting from here. After that function is there, and after that print statement is also there, means this function, we can see here this is function definition and this is function called. So see here, this is function definition. Okay, this is function call, means this particular function will execute when there is function call. That is why we can see here function name is there, and after that parenthesis is there, no variable is there, means no argument is there. So this is function call. After that, that is why this arrow move to this function definition. It will check whether this particular function is present or not, or it is correct or not. After that it will execute the, after that, after verifying the function header, it will execute the function body. We can see here this is function body, and after that it will print the function body. Means first function definition is there, see here function definition is there. After that function, this is known as function header, this is known as function body, and after that we can see here there is, after the where the function body ends, the top level statement start. We can see here comment is there, means comment indicate that underscore main underscore, means the top level statement start from here. After that we can see here function name is there, func. After that parenthesis is also there, means is this indicate that there is function call. If there is function call, then this particular, you can see here the arrow is moving to topward, means it will check that this particular function is present in our program or not, it is valid or not. After that, if it is present, then it will move to the function body, and means it will execute the function body, and at last it will return to the print statement, and at last we can see the output on the output screen. So see here, so function call will send the control flow to function definition. Last statement of the function definition will send the control back to where from the function was called, means when the function call is there, the control will move to the here, means function definition. After executing the function body, the control will again move to the last statement, print. Let us now see how all this is done with the help of an example. Consider the following example 3.1 code. See here, program number 3.1, program to add two number through a function, means we have to add two number with the help of function. So the first line comment, means program add dot py to add two numbers through a function. After that, in second line you can see def, means function definition start, means function header. So we will write def, means def, definition in short. After that cal sum, means this is the name of function. Okay, this particular is the name of function. After that, in parentheses you can see argument is there, means x comma y is the argument, and after that you can see here colon is also there. Okay, so this is the first line is comment, this particular first line is comment. After that, this is function definition, means function header line. At last we can see there is a colon, means it is a compound statement. So in next line we have to leave the space, this leaving space is known as indentation. We can see here this part, we are leaving space here, this blank space, okay, and this particular is this means s equal to x plus y return s is known as function body, means this is function body, that is why it is indented statement. And after completing the function body, we can see here num1, num2, sum, print, this all statement are there, means this all statement are top level statement, means they are, the other name of top level statement is underscore main underscore, because they are outside the function body, and that is why they are not indented, means at the beginning we are not leaving any space. So see here, comment is there, after that function definition is there, and after that function body, means what this particular function will perform, means this particular function will perform addition. That is why we can see here the two argument, means two variable x plus y will calculated and stored inside variable s, and at last return s, because s is containing the calculated or computed part, so we will return s. And after that num1, num2, sum is there. Num1 means we have to accept the input from user, two variable means two input from user, and after that we have to perform the calculation, so we are using num1 means the variable, and after that float input statement is used here to accept the input from user, and after that enter first number. In next line num2 equal to float input statement is used here also, enter second number. In this two line we will accept the input from the user, and after accepting the input we will call the function. See here sum equal to calsum num1 comma num2, means this line is what, this line is function calling, means we are calling the function. We can see here the function is here, the function name is there, the variable is also here, and the one variable is also created, we have created sum, which is storing the calculated part. See here sum, okay. At last when the we will use print statement to print the output on the screen, means print sum of two given number is sum. Why? Because see here sum is also there, sum is also here, because sum is storing the calculated part, that is why we are printing sum. Means the function, if the function call is there, then the particular function will execute. If the function call is not there, then the particular function will not execute. Here function call is there, that is why this particular function is executed. Program execution begin with first statement of underscore main underscore statement. See here the execution of program start from here. This, see here this is particular program, okay. How this particular program will executed by Python interpreter, okay. First the first line is this one na? This comment means first the Python interpreter will see this, after seeing it will understand that this is comment, so no need to print on screen. After that it will move to second line, means function definition, means function header. It will print or execute, means it will normally read the header of the function to identify that it is function which is present inside this particular program. So it will read the function header only, and after that means it will execute this, means this part will be lived when the function call is there. So once again I am starting here. See here this is particular program. How the Python interpreter will execute this program? First it will start from first line, means the comment. It will see that this symbol is there, means this particular symbol represent what, comment. So it will only read and it will leave this particular line, means the interpreter will understood that this is comment. There is no need to print on the output screen. It is only for the programmer understanding. So it will leave this, and after that the interpreter will move to next line, means def cal sum. Def cal sum means it is a definition of function header. The Python interpreter will read this header file, means this this header function, and leave this, means the Python interpreter will read this particular function header, and after reading this the Python interpreter will not execute this particular, means the body of function. The Python interpreter will leave this line, and after that it will move from this line to here, means top level statement. Okay, means first it will go to comment, it will not print because the interpreter know this is comment line, so it will not print on the screen. After that it will move to second line, that definition. After that it will only read the definition and read. Why the interpreter will read? Because to understand that this particular function will present in this particular program. That is why after reading this, the header function header, it will move to this particular line, means the top level statement is also known as underscore main underscore. It will not execute the function body, and after that it will move to next statement, means here the program is to accept two input from the user and to perform the calculation. Here we have to use a function, so we have to accept the input. These two lines are used for accepting the input from the user, and after that see here sum is there, means this particular line, sum equal to cal sum num1 num2, means here we are calling the particular function, that particular function, then this will move to this body, to the function body of the function, to execute the function, and at last it will print this line, print sum of two given number is sum. See here sum is also, see here sum is variable, we are using here also and here also, because sum is storing the calculated part. So we can say program execution begin with the first statement of underscore main underscore segment. Definition statement are also read but ignore until called, means this particular definition, function definition is read but it is ignored. When the function call will there, then this particular things will be read and execute. It will become clear to you in a few moments. Just read on. See here. Please note that in the following lines we have put up some execution frame to understanding purpose only. These are not based on any standard diagram. See here. Means the execution of program start from top most level segment, means underscore main underscore, means this line where we are accepting input from the user. See, so this particular line will first execute, and in console, in Python console, we can see enter first number. After that this second line will execute. In second line also we are accepting input from the user, so in Python console we can get enter second number like this. And after that third line will execute, means this one function call. So in function call we see this one function call is there because this is the name of function, and after that x comma y is the parameter or argument. See here s is equal to, when the function call will be there, then the body of function will execute. This part is known as body of function. S is equal to x plus y and return s. So when this line will execute, means this is calling function, then this type inside the Python interpreter, this type of working will perform. See here x and y, we have already got the value of x and y. The value of x is 3.0 and value of y is 7.0. After that function call statement will execute this one. After that function call statement will execute. First the two line means the num1 and num2, where we are accepting input from the user, that will execute num1, and after that num2, and then function call is there. Then when the function call will be there, after that the particular function will execute, which is present inside that program. So after, see here, function calsum is execution, function calsum execution. See here, this is the name of this is the name of function calsum containing xy. So s is equal to x plus y, and after that return s. So after the calculation we will get this, and internal memory this will be stored, means 3.0 plus 7.0, because the data type is float. That is why 3.0 plus 7.0 we will get output 10.0, means in internal memory this statement will store. See here, when we are when the particular function will execute, the body of function will also execute. Means when the function is called, means when there is calling of function, the body of function will execute. See here, s is equal to x plus y, return s. But here x represent what? num1. Why? Because we are accepting the value from the user. Y will represent what? num2. Why? Because we are accepting two value. So first value will represent by num1, and second value will represented by num2. Num1 and num2 is the name of variable. And after that, see here, return s is there. So here we are using sum in place of s, because after, see here, this is function call na, calsum the name of function, and after that num1 comma num2 is there, and this particular thing will store in the name of variable sum. So we will get what? X is equal to 3.0, y is equal to 7.0, and s is equal to 10.0 inside this function call. Here x represent what? num1, y represent what? num2, and s represent what? sum. So we will get the same value. And at last, means at final, we will see the print statement will execute this print. So we can see here, sum of two given number is in quotation, so it will print as same. Means see here, this is the actual output, means the final output. So sum of two given number is, and after that comma and sum. Sum is the name of variable that we want to print this particular variable containing the computed result. So we want to print the computed result. So we are writing this variable not in quotation. That is why it will print the actual value storing. Means num1 means 3.0, num2 7.0. After calculation, it will print 10.0. This one. Okay. In this way, the particular program execute step by step. Means which line which will execute first, and after that which will execute at last. What is the actual flow of program when we are adding two number with the help of function. So we can say that for above program, the statement were executed as main1, main.1, main.2, main.3, calsum1, calsum2, main.3, and main.4, like this. Main.1 represent what? num1. Main.2 represent what? num2. Main.3 represent what? The calling function. And after that, cal sum1 means the function header. After that, cal sum2 means the body of function. And after that, main.3 and main.4. Main.3 means the calling function, and main.4 the print statement. Means in this way the above program statement are executed. As you can see that we have shown a statement as it segment name dot statement number. Now that you know how function are executed internally, let us discuss about actual flow of execution. See here, in a program, Python start reading from line 1 downward. Means in any Python program, the Python will start reading from line 1 to downside. Statements are executed one at a time. Why? Because Python is interpreted language. That is why statements are executed one at a time in order from top to bottom. The movement is from top to bottom. While executing a program, Python follows this guideline. Whenever the Python is executing the program, it will follow this particular guidelines. Executions always begins at the first statement of the program. What do you mean by first statement? Means the topmost statement, means the statement which are coming after the function body. Like when in above program we were the first line was num1, where we were accepting the value from the user. That is known as topmost statement. So we can say execution always begin at the top statement of a program. Comment lines begin with a pound are ignored, not executed. Means the line which are starting with the pound symbol means has symbol is known are ignored, are not executed because they are comment line. That is why the line which are beginning with pound symbol are not executed, they are ignored. All other non-blank line are executed. Means the other line which are not beginning with the symbol pound are executed. If Python notice that it is a function definition, means def statement, then Python just execute the function header line to determine that it is a proper function header and skip and ignore all the line in a function body. Means when the Python notice that there is function definition, means def statement is there, then Python that will execute the function header line. Why it will execute the function header line? To determine that it is a proper function header or not, and after that it will skip or ignore all the line which are present inside the function body. Means it will only read or determine execute only the function header. So if Python notice that it is a function definition, means def statement, then Python just execute the function header line to determine that it is a proper function header or not, and after that it will skip all the line which are present inside the function. The statement inside a function body are not executed until the function is called. Means the statement means the statement which are present inside any particular function will only execute when there is function call. If the function call is not there, then the particular the function body will not execute. In Python, a function can define another function inside it. Means in Python program, a function can define inside another function, means nested function. But since the inner function definition is inside a function body, the inner state definition isn't executed until the outer function is called. Means the inner function will execute when the outer function is called. When a code line contains a function call, Python first jump to function header line and then go to first line of function body and start executing it. Means whenever there is function call, means the code line containing any function call, then Python first jump to function header, and after that it will come back to function, means it will move to function body, means the first line of function body, and after that it will start the executing it. A function end with a return statement or the last statement of function body, whichever occur earlierly. Means the function can end with return statement or the last statement of the function body. If the called function returns a value, returns a or return 22 upon 7 or return a plus b etc., then the control will jump back to the function call statement and complete its example. If the return value is to be assigned to variable or to be printed or to be compared or used in any type of expression etc., whole function call is replaced with the return value to complete the statement. If the function does not return any value, example the return statement has no variable or the value or expression, then the control jump back to the line following the function call statement. Means if function does not return any value, then the control jump back to the line following the function call statement. If we give the line number to each line in the program, then flow of execution can be represented just through the line number. Example, here the flow of execution can be represented just through the line number. See here, this particular program is given. Okay, in the beginning the number is given from 1 to 9. So determining flow of execution on a paper is also sometimes known as tracking the program. As per above discussion, the flow of execution for above program can also be represented as follow. See here, 2 is there. 2 means what? Number 1 represent what? Comment line, so it will be ignored. Number 2 means function header. After that it will move to number 6. Number 6 represent what? The first value which will be accepted from the user. Number 7 means the second value which will be accepted from the user. Number 8 means function call. When there is function call, so it will move to number 2 means function header. And after that number 3 means number 3 and 4 means the function body. And after function body is completed, it will again move to number 8 where the function call is there. And at last number 9 means the print statement. So line 1 is ignored because it is a comment line. Line 2 is executed and determined that is a function, that it is a function header. So entire function body, example line 3 and 4 is ignored. Line 6, 7 and 8 are executed. Line 8 has a function call, so the control jump to function header. The function header represent what? Line 2. And then to first line of function body, example the first function body line is line 3, function return after line 4 to one line containing function call statement. Example lines and to line 9. Please note that the function calling another function is called as caller, and function being called is the called function or callee. In above code, the underscore main underscore is the caller of calsum function. Next topic, arguments and parameter. As you know that you can pass values to function. For this you defines variable to receive value. In function definition, as you send value via function call statement. For example, consider the following program. Def multiply a comma b, means here the function name is multiply and this is function headers. Why? Because we can see here def is written and after that in parenthesis we can see a comma b is there, means 2 argument is there, after that colon is there. So it is a compound statement, that is why we have to leave the space, means print, see here we have to leave the space, print a into b. After that y equal to 3. See here multiply 12 comma y, means this is first function call. Why? See here the name of function is written here, multiply. After that this is second function call, the argument is changing. After that x is equal to y. After that again multiply y comma x. This is function called 3. So you can see that above program has a function namely multiply that receive two values. This function is being called thrice by passing different value. Means here the value is changing. The three function call for multiply function are see here. Multiply 12 comma y function call multiply y comma y. Second function call multiply y comma x. Third function call. With function call 1, the variable a and b is function header, while receive value is 12 and y respectively. With function call 2, the variable a and b is function header and will receive value y and y respectively. With function call 3, the variable a and b is function header, will receive value y and x respectively. Means in function we are taking variable a and b as function header, but it will receive different value when the particular function is called different time. Function call 1, function call 2, function call 3. As you can see that there are values being passed through function call and values being received in function definition. Let us define these two type of value more formally: argument and parameter. Argument means Python refer to the value being passed as argument.